In this video, we are going to talk about my gluten-free lifestyle and how I changed my home to a gluten-free home. Receiving a diagnosis of celiac disease or gluten intolerance can be a shock that can come right out of the blue. Even if you've made your own decision to abstain from eating gluten, for reasons of health you may feel somewhat overwhelmed. You know changes are necessary, but how do you even get started? Understand that giving up some of your favorite food items is a loss, especially when you didn't expect it. Allow yourself time to feel that loss. You want to deny what the doctor is telling you? He or she can't possibly be correct. Doctors make mistakes all the time, don't they? While you're in denial, however, you feel tired, uncomfortable, and continue reacting badly to wheat. You get angry. Who is someone to tell you that you can't go to your favorite pizza place? After you deal with the anger, you mentally try to bargain with yourself. Okay, so I may have celiac disease. But surely eating just one piece of cake at a party can't possibly hurt. When the truth sinks in, you are likely to feel depressed. God, my life is over. It may take a while, but acceptance finally sets in. You do some research and realize you can still eat what you want and do what you have always done. The only real change in your life will be that you begin to feel so much better than you have in the past. When you have shifted your mindset, you are ready to begin going gluten-free. Once you understand the health benefits of giving up that unrefined flour, it is doubtful you will be seriously tempted to go back to the old glutinous ways of eating. Going gluten-free is a lifetime commitment. Do some research and learn how wheat has changed from a life-sustaining food staple to a mangled grain that many people cannot process. The gluten in grain is actually making people sick. Rid your home of all gluten. Clean out the pantry, the refrigerator, and check the bathroom cabinets for any items containing gluten. Clean your pots, pans, and utensils to ensure that no cross-contamination occurs. Gluten can attach itself to many items in your home. If you are thinking about going gluten-free in order to live more healthfully, good for you. That's an excellent decision. If you've been diagnosed as gluten intolerant, or worse still, with celiac disease, you may feel frustrated and overwhelmed. Where on earth do you even start? You have a right to be concerned because your health is at stake. Going gluten-free is a must for you. It's up to you to make the experience as enjoyable as possible. Your first step is to become as informed as you can, and the purpose of this video is to help you get started. This is just the beginning, however. Talk to a doctor who is knowledgeable and proactive when it comes to diets and health, i.e. a doctor who doesn't simply write out prescriptions. Meet with a trained nutritionist who is familiar with celiac disease. He or she can provide a great deal of detailed information regarding your specific situation and help you plan healthful meals for you and your family. Also, check out celiac disease support groups in your area. Members have experienced the same frustrations that you are now going through and will understand. You also need to become product savvy. Wheat can hide in the most unexpected places, especially in prepared foods. Read the labels, and if you have any questions, call the company and ask for specifics about the ingredients. You have every right to know what goes into your body. Right, let's start with a gluten-free kitchen. Now, once you know what foods to bring into the house, do bear in mind fresh is always best. You need to prepare your kitchen in order to avoid cross-contamination. We have already mentioned that it's best for the entire family to enjoy gluten-free cooking instead of you preparing a separate meal. In the event you don't do that, you need to dedicate special household products to your gluten-free cooking. And that includes pots, pans, cutting board, utensils. Also clean out the toaster to remove wheat crumbs. Gluten can attach itself to these items and cause cross-contamination. Start your gluten-free journey from scratch. If the entire family is involved, and they should be, toss out any gluten-containing food items from the freezer, the refrigerator and cupboards and replace them with gluten-free equivalents. It may seem overwhelming at first to toss your favorite bagel, pasta and cookies, but once you learn how to prepare gluten-free alternatives, you won't even miss them. And there is every chance you will actually prefer the tasty gluten-free meals and snacks. If other family members remain on a gluten-filled diet, place their food in a separate, dedicated area. After preparing their meals, be sure to thoroughly clean any affected surfaces. Cleaning out the bathroom. Yes, the bathroom as well. For anyone starting out on the gluten-free life, it may come as a surprise that the kitchen isn't the only room in the house filled with potential dangers. Your bathroom may be stocked with gluten that can negatively affect your gluten intolerance. Many ordinary cosmetics and hygiene items contain wheat. As a matter of fact, wheat is a favored exfoliant for the face and body and can be found in any number of lotions and cleansers. Read the labels on the following bathroom products carefully: soaps and gels, facial scrubs, shampoo, skin lotions, toothpaste, lipstick, hairspray. Many of these products call themselves natural or organic due to the wheat content. If you need to replace any product, look for products containing shea butter or oils such as coconuts or jojoba oil, which are excellent moisturizers. Luckily, there are a number of cosmetic lines that specialize in gluten-free products. And this is where good old Google comes in. So just Google it. In addition, if you are wheat intolerant, beware of kissing someone wearing lipstick that may contain wheat. Here's a rule of thumb: if you know someone well enough to kiss, you should know them well enough to explain your wheat intolerance and have them check their cosmetics. You and the booze. The good news is, yes, there is some good news, you don't have to give up alcohol to enjoy a gluten-free life. But you do need to be aware of beer, distilled products and any malt beverages. You can, however, enjoy bourbon, gin, tequila, rum, cognacs, vodka and wine. Gluten and your medicine cabinet. While there is no cure for celiac disease, you may be taking medications for other issues. While you can discuss medications with your doctor, physicians aren't always informed about specific medicines and their ingredients. Your best bet is to talk to the pharmacist and explain your situation. It is always better to be informed and cautious. A number of pharmaceuticals contain starch from corn, potato and wheat. Laws regarding labeling pharmaceuticals can be a bit hazy. Companies are not required to list the type of starch they use. It is always best to err on the side of caution, as the wrong medication may cause abdominal problems, diarrhea and other symptoms. Now, you don't want your pharmaceuticals to make you sick. If you have any doubts about the medication you are taking, have the chemist or the pharmacist call the manufacturer, or better still, call them yourself. You are entitled to know how their products are manufactured. While you're with your healthful pharmacist, ask him or her about supplements and vitamins. Since celiac disease makes absorption of nutrients difficult, I'll tell more about that in a forthcoming video, you should be taking supplements to make up for the loss and help alleviate nutrient deficiency. Your gluten-free pantry. When you're eating gluten-free, it's important to have a well-stocked pantry. Otherwise, unexpected guests are just coming home hungry and wanting dinner now, or simple human cravings can have you throwing up your hands in despair. Oh, all right, fine, we'll order in pizza. If you don't want that to happen, you need to be prepared with a well-stocked pantry. You should have all the ingredients for a delicious, gluten-free meal on hand whenever needed. All of us turn to food for comfort at some time. That's fine, as long as the comfort is helpful and nourishing. For a quick breakfast when you're in a hurry, keep a container of gluten-free buckwheat on hand. You can even try it with a poached egg to get you going in the morning. Have gluten-free breads on hand for a satisfying sandwich at lunchtime. For a tasty dinner, make sure you have plenty of gluten-free flours, brown rice, gluten-free corn tortillas to prepare meat and vegetable dishes. Check out the gluten-free pastas online. Now, snacks can be a different kettle of fish. When kids come home from school and bring their friends, you need a plan. Be prepared to serve up popcorn, gluten-free crackers and cheese, trail mix or banana slices with peanut butter at a moment's notice. Necessary foods to keep in your pantry. In addition to fresh produce and lean meats and fish, there are certain items that should always be on your shelves. You will note that many of them are for seasoning and elevating a dish when cooking. You should never really be without garlic, rice, quinoa and potatoes, and many different types of gluten-free flours, a high-quality olive oil and other oils such as coconut oil, also a few high-quality vinegars, a variety of lentils and beans, preferably the dry kind, a variety of broths such as beef, chicken and fish broths, preferably homemade, and a variety of nuts and seeds, and mustard, a variety of spices to liven up your dishes, fresh herbs, tamari sauce, which is the gluten-free soy sauce, sour cream, Parmesan cheese, eggs and yogurt. Read the labels prior to the purchasing. Cans of tuna fish, dried mushrooms, canned tomatoes to check the label, fire roasted tomatoes and chilies for added heat. There are many other foods that can make it into your kitchen, but these essentials should enable you to prepare a healthful, gluten-free meal at any time. I do hope you enjoyed this video about my gluten-free lifestyle. I shall be making more videos like this in the coming weeks. Thanks for watching. See you all soon. Bye.